Hello, welcome back to SOS. I'm BA, and it's that time again. All right, I don't like your typical sheaths. I like to give this spiel every time I do these. I do these about once a week. I don't like making knife sheaths for, you know, the folded up taco shell things or whatever. I like making crazy stuff for the survivalist, for the crazy people like me. I've got a box. Tops knives. One life, one knife. Made in America. All right. What is in this box? I always have trouble opening the box. They've got this little tab. They support me, so you should support them. Go buy one of their knives. Tell them Step 1 Survival sent you over there. I've got a fun one. You're going to like this one. I know you're going to like it. There's 3 in the box. Sorry. You're going to like this one. Here, I got to take this plastic off. It's so crazy. This thing is crazy. This thing is crazy. This is the Chete. Chete. This thing is crazy. I know you want me to pull it. Check out the sheath though. This is the most, I mean, this is nice, and you know it's nice. You know this is really nice. And I really like, if someone, you know, said, hey, this is what you're rocking, I would rock this. I wouldn't even waste any time making a sheath for it. But this is Step 1 Survival. We have to make a sheath. Now, you pop this thing. Listen to this thing. I think it's tough. But we have to make a sheath for a crazy survivalist in a crazy survival world. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. This thing is nuts. I'm going to give you the specs on it real quick. You've got your made in America. That's right. It is made in the USA. And that is very important. Look how thick this sucker is. Check that out, dude. That is insane. It's got some crazy lanyard holes back here. You've got your, that's like if you were going to run a bow drill. You got a little notch on both sides. And I'm sure there's probably some space in there if you pop these off to put something in, if you wanted to put some kind of tinder or something. They bring them real oiled. The blades come very oiled. So you're going to end up getting fingerprints on it. You're going to be like, hey, gosh, that sucker is crazy. All right, let's get the specs of it real quick. I'm going to give you a measurement of it before I get started, because I'm going to have to make a, I know, right? You just don't want to quit staring at it. I don't either. I just want to stare at it. I've got to measure it out and get the actual dimensions I need before I make the sheath itself. So let's get started. I had to pull out the yardstick for this one because it's way too long for my standard ruler. This is your you've got this thing at like 12 inches. That's that is insane. The thickness of this, let's see if I can get my, there it is. I'll get my other one out real quick if I can. If I can reach it. There it is. I know. Thickness of this thing. Let's see. Good Lord. That thing is thick. Yeah, that's pretty insane. So you got your handle base back here. Let's see. What do we got for a handle? See, it's even longer than 5 for your handle, so that's really good. You've got some places to grip here. for doing a lot of swinging and chopping. This is a really good chopper. So you got at least about 6 inches of room back here for grabbing, at least. It might be just a smidge more, because your finger's going to go up in this slot right here, which could come to my advantage for making the sheath for this. I don't know how exactly I want to do the sheath exactly. I want to do, before I get started drawing out the outline for the sheath, I want to do a some kind of carry that carries stuff. I want to be able to have something kind of, I'm seeing something here, and I'm kind of seeing something here, and I want to do something different this time for the straps. I want to do some kind of a buckle kind of design. I want to do some buckle stuff. Not sure how I want to do that yet. I'm not even sure if I'm going to do that yet. I'm just talking. But it's really hard to come up with these designs for a sheath before I get started, because they're not just simple like a Kydex sheath. You know, it's real simple to just, you know, throw it into a press it, pull it out, cut everything out the way you want it, and then slap your hardware on. See, now with this, I have to actually figure out where everything's going to start going before I start throwing it in place, because this is going to have carry, gear, and all kinds of stuff kind of with it. So I got to figure that out, and then I can get started. So without further ado, take yourself a razor. For those of you with these big projects and you don't have the, what's it called, the wheel, those wheels are expensive. They're kind of like I use on the channel. You can get your line made if you got a long distance to travel, and just set your leather in it. This will save you money and time. Let me turn it around so it's got the shortest end. Money and time. Just stay steady. Don't get crazy with it. And you kind of got to get it past that metal notch there. And once you get started, just try and stay on that line as much as possible. If you've got a vise, you can use this. I don't always stay on the line, but I just need this piece, so it's going to end up together as one anyway, so it doesn't matter if I have a line there or not. Anything that's going to get covered up in the end, don't worry about it. As I make these things, I come up with these wacky ideas. I start figuring out where to put a compass, which I haven't decided yet. And I've got this thing still in the package. Let me see. The Phoenix HM71R. I can't open their package. Oh my goodness. See, somebody else would probably strap this to their head or something, but I want to do something different. Good Lord of mercy. That package broke. Phoenix, your package broke. Anyway. All right, let's see. This thing's pretty insane. Warning, take out the battery. All right, warning, take out the battery. Where does this go? How does this work? There's your headband bandana. It's got a loop-de-loop. I like their style. I like this style. I think this is very cool. It's reflective. It's for every man who's in the woods or woman that's chopping on a tree and says, you know what, it's getting dark. I need something on my head, and I want to use this. Warning, take out battery. It's rechargeable, so that's cool. Wacha, yes, yes, 5,000 milliamps. All right, let's see what this thing will do now. Hopefully it's charged. Every time I get these things, they're like dead. Oh, there we go. Woo, that's kind of cool. That's the little one. Good Lord of mercy. How do I turn that one on? Oh, I just hold it. Okay. Ow! Ow, my eyes! Okay. I get the point. It's bright. Height! Alright, and then turn it off. Okay, so that's a cool lamp. I gotta do something with this. I'll have to find a home for that, but there's this. And I kind of want to add it. Picturing it kind of like, you know, I'm picturing like these multiple things. Like, cha-chow, wow. I know, I'm not a Lightning McQueen. Cha-chow. I just got to find a ferro rod or something to throw with this. Got these ideas, and I'm going to find a way to get this incorporated. I like the headband, but I might have to do without it just so I can make this video. All right, I'm moving on. I got something else though. The VOTAGOO. Anyway, I've got these on my Amazon store for all of you that are going to ask for it. It's a knockoff of a very popular version of this exact kit. I know I've got a compass right here, but it wouldn't look cool. You know what I mean? You gotta be, anyways. So you've got this compass. It comes out, you know, for those of you that, whoa, and it falls down. They sent replacement batteries. I guess they had a problem with these before. When they shipped them out, they come with dead batteries or something. You've got a whistle. You've got a little pocket knife, which would come in handy because I've got a big knife and I need a little pocket knife. It's got a little flashlight, which would come in handy. And it's got a little, this is just backup, all right? A little flint. Get you a little fire started with that little sucker. Let's see. It's got a lanyard that comes with it, but I think I've got a better idea because I'm probably going to come up with a technique of being able to lanyard in my big compass because I never trust the little ones all the time. So I'm going to lanyard in my, this is a really good compass, and then bring it around or something. You know what I mean? Anyways, you got to think ahead. So this has all kinds of cool goodies. You've got, let me bring you a little bit closer. There we go. You've got your, everybody hates these things, but this is your camp saw, your little commando saw, fire tender, this jute cord, it looks like, with some wax. Fishing kit, you've got all kinds of little goodies going on here for fishing. Lots of stuff you can lose in the woods, and you can cuss Mother Nature for losing it. All right, it has a ferro rod. I guess that's backup, like I said. You want to have backup. What is this, 2 Band-Aids? For real? Just 2 Band-Aids? I'm going to cut myself more than that. Anyways, you got this nice open place in here. You could put in a mirror or something like that, which leaves me... Hey, don't I have a mirror? Get my mirror. I had one somewhere. Oh, there we go. Haha! And a mirror. Nice. I added a mirror to it. I don't know what else I would add. Probably a couple of little fire tender type things. Let's see. Got some. Let's just get some Bigfoot bushcraft. I've got some other stuff down here too. Hang on. I got all kinds of wacky stuff. Let's see. I could cut off a big old block of something. I've got like some Pirates of the Caribbean type stuff. I got a whole drawer full of weirdness. I do these all the time, so you've got to keep a large stockpile of weirdness. Let's go ahead and add a couple of these. I like that it's got little baggies. Although I do trust jute cord, and those of you that know how to use jute cord, look, I can go in the woods without anything. I can make a knife. I can make a shelter. You know, I should probably be on Alone. I actually did the application to join Alone. If any of you know anyone that works with Alone, I'd like to join their show. Because I could see myself out there for a year foraging, and it would be hilarious. My version of it. Anyways, Got a couple of those added. Bam. And I guess that's, what else you got for me? My kid's throwing me stuff. These are those fire capsules. I like adding these things. She thought ahead. She's like, you should probably add some fire capsules. My kid's over here handing me stuff. She's like, yeah, you should probably put that in there. So let's just go ahead and slip those in. This comes in handy. You're probably going to need these too, especially if you got wet conditions. Might come in handy. There we go. Bam. Look at that. I know I'm fiddling with this Ziploc. See, look at that. Cool little fire kit going on there. I don't know about this. Should I add some of that? I probably should. I'm gonna have to cut it though. She's handing me everything under the sun right now. Now I gotta get my scissors. She's making me work. I think that's good. You want to throw some matches in it? Is that what you're thinking over there? I know you're fiddling. You want to throw some first aid kit stuff in it? Here we go. What other first aid kit? Yeah, why not? First aid kit items. I got a whole bunch of stuff over here. Let's see what else we can add. Anything in here? Let's add a couple more bandages, because you know I'm going to cut myself more than once. I can't make it without... Oh, I'm not going to need any of that stuff. I can get fat wood from the woods. I don't need that. I'll find a way. Lighter knot for you freaking wankas out there. I don't need anything else out of that. That should do it for me. I think it's a pretty good kit. Looks good to me. It's all about the fire. I don't need that many matches either. I'll probably just break some up. But I want to show you guys what I'm putting in here before I put it all together, because everyone wants to know what's going in the kit, and I'm pretty sure a few of you... I'll put the link to this in the drop down. Please remind me if I didn't. I'll be sure to give you guys the link to this so you guys can grab one. They're only like 12 bucks or something. I know, right? Isn't that cool? And it's plastic. I know it should be... Everybody's like, it should be metal. Yeah, it's all right. I'm not going to be making any char cloth or anything, so I should be good. Those of you that make char cloth, you take a little Altoids tin, kind of like this one here. Take an Altoids tin, and you've got your holes back here already, but you just put yourself some material in here. Preferably cotton works better. Just throw it in your fire, just like that, and come back and get it when it turns black. Once it turns black, take it, open it up, and it'll stay black for the rest of its life. This tin, once it goes black, it doesn't come back. Anyways, I like that. I like adding that goofiness in it. All right, there's that. Bam. I know that's not much. It's not a big party, but hey, it's gonna work. I gotta find a place to put that, just like that. It's gonna. There's nothing to charge it with in the woods. But anyways, there we go. I forgot to show this a while ago. I was making a water kit for this as well. I have a slot that I wanted to use for this, and I haven't shown that yet. This is titanium. Yeah, it's titanium. All right. This is a whirl pack, and it's great for... its main purpose is water, and you bring this with you for water and water purification. So I've got my aqua tabs. I've got a compressed towelette. You add water and it stretches out, and I like these because I do this right here. I'll go like this, and then the cap, watch this, it just slides right in there, just like that, nice and flat. See, and you don't have to put it like that if you don't want to. I probably took it like this. That way it like doesn't get in the way of the threads, right? And I want to be able to get it out. Oh, you know what? I might not be able to get it out if I do that. Anyway, all right, we'll just do it like that. Ta-ta! See, now I can get it out. Just put my finger in there and pull it out. There we go. That's smarter. I was trying to get the myself. All right. Compressed sponge. This is a compressed sponge, and this will go in there. I'm going to roll it up in here. This is a coffee filter. This works great with collecting water. You can get out all that nasty debris. And even bandana works too, but you know what? I can reuse this coffee filter a couple of times and that'll work out. So there's that. Now I just need to figure out the dimensions here to get that in there. Oh, I already said aqua tabs, girl. I've got my daughter over here schooling me on what to do. All right, aqua tabs. Hey, Drew, do you know I'm packing aqua tabs? Ha 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 ha. Anyway, all right, there's that. Let's just get this lined up. I'm going to kind of do it like this. Let's just put that in there too. And then, is that, no, that ain't gonna work. Better turn it up like this. Turn that sucker up to 11. There we go. There's that. There we go. And let's slide this down here. And let's see, am I still off? Yeah, I'm still off a little bit. Let's just go like this. This, like this. Trying to get this all nice and rolled up nice. Nice and rolled up nice. You know what I mean? Matt. Now, let's get this rolled. And I got to tell that it was kind of a pain in the butt to get the... It wants to slide right out of it, I tell you. Get that nice and tight. It's got a little rubber grommet on there. Yeah, the water purification capsule. Actually, not bad. See, there it is. See, titanium case. I wasn't lying to you. This to go through, that's the lanyard hole. And I have a pouch that I designed to hold the headlamp holder. So I don't want to be without it, just in case I need to wear it as a headlamp. Well, here it is, all finished. Sheen is still drying, so I've still got a little bit of sheen here and there. Still kind of drying on it. Eventually it'll be all one crazy color. I've got your up here. I went with the tassel, the swing brass. I did brass ring with the belt buckles. I did buckles, and I did some extra holes there so it can be adjusted. Buckles, and I've got there's a I stitched together a flat section behind here so this can slide on and off. And that's the water kit that I did a small portion of the video on that as well. The kit, the box itself is in here, and I did a full-size ferrule rod, and I think it's a half-inch ferrule rod. This is waxwood. That is, I modified a handle out of waxwood. I did that on the side. Pace counter, and in here I stored the headband for this in case I decide I want to use it, and then I put plenty of cordage. It has fire cord, has your fishing line, has snare wire and all that stuff in it. So you got plenty of cordage whew, I don't even know what else to say. It turned out really nice. It's just a crazy design. I never seen this many buckles done. Never seen anyone do that many buckles, or style of buckles, that is. And I got my compass here in the middle, like I said I would. And it's like I showed you in the video, it's strapped to that. So I hope I gave you some ideas, and please share the videos and hit that like button and leave me a comment. I like to respond. I like to do that often. Well, God bless. Take care. Stay sane.